Good evening.
Good evening, AC.
Am I to understand that your other classmates not coming tonight? Anybody getting a message from me to say that they're not joining?
No, sir.
Mm. All right, so let's begin then. Um, were you able to go through the handout that I sent you? In particular, the rules for integration. Talk
Some
to me,
extent,
please.
sir.
Say it again.
To some extent.
To some extent. All right. The extent for which you went through, are you understanding? Mm, talk to me now.
Just a little bit. Another example would do.
All right. I know the last class you shut me out, so I will be more than happy to give you another example. Mm. Do me a favor. I'm not sure how many of you had an opportunity to do this. I give you 8 rules. Can you just read through the rules so quickly for me, please? Shouldn't take you more than 3 minutes. Read through the rules for me, please, quickly.
Is it to read them out loud?
To yourselves.
Okay.
Are you guys okay?
Too much information.
Say it again.
Too much information.
Okay. Well, considering I think I'm gonna get the formers in the exam, I'm gonna encourage you to read, and to read, because this bit piece of something is what is gonna you're gonna be assessed on in the exam. So it is important for you to find out from me any little stuff that you may not understand. I'm just trying to, this is been taking more than too long ago. So I'm trying to go back in so I can project the stuff. It is important, guys, that you know the rules. You have to know the rules. If not, then people said, dog, yummy supper. All right, 2 more minutes. All right, so tell me now, which one of them or ones of them giving you problems? Anything that you read and it kind of look sticky? Hmm? I love when I answer questions, somebody answers me.
Rule number 5. Rule
Rule
number
number 5.
There's another one. Rule number 5, rule number 4. I'd say from 4 onwards.
I don't want them then.
I say 4 onwards. So 4, 5 to 8.
Yeah.
Not all of them. 1 and 2 not included.
4,
7
5, 6, 7,
and
8.
3.
That are 5. That are 5 of the rules. I'm out of 8. All of them that.
Sir.
Let us start from number 8.
Okay.
Let us start from number 8. Number 8, number 6 relates. I'm speaking from memory because I'm not looking at the stuff. So tell me if I'll get it. Number 8, number 6 relates because one of them have a negative sign and the other one them have a K. True or false?
True, sir.
Yeah, man. All you do, them they are factors. I mean, constants. The negative sign is a constant, you take it out. And do your integration normally. And then when you finish, you just distribute back the negative sign over the stuff. That's all it is saying, you know. It's a constant, not change. Take it out. When you take it out, put it into your bracket, integrate in, you redistribute the constant over the stuff. That's all it's saying. So f of x plus or minus g of x, it is f of x plus g of x, or f of x minus g of x. What it means, you can go ahead and f of x first, the integral of f of x first, like we did last class. Then you find the integral of the second term. Then you find the integral of the third term, and when you're done, you just add up all of them together. That's what we're doing. But tonight's class, my aim is to get you to write the question, and then the next time is going to be the answer. No, talking something. So based on what I showed you last class, we now go through that. We're going to do the question over here, write on the answer. So we do integration.
Sure, but you
Do the question over here and
because I
write.
was looking for the video to revise and I don't see the video, the recording.
All right. Look in another 2 minutes to see if you see it. And
Last one was from 2 weeks
and
ago.
the 2 weeks, the 2 weeks ago one you're talking about, I told you no, the 2 weeks one ago is the time I don't have to go through that AC because
No,
I
I'm
don't know what
saying
happened
the
with the
last
institution.
one I'm seeing that was published 2 weeks ago.
So I'm responding to you. So what I'm saying to you is what happened 2 weeks ago is that after I published all the recordings, the institution then sent me about 10 more recordings, and it's for me to go through and see which one I've already uploaded. I don't know what was wrong with their system. So what I did just now was to upload one on the 27th. I think that was the last one from last class. So that's why I'm asking in 2 minutes. Just check it for me, please, to see if that was the last class recording. Because I just uploaded that one. So when you get a chance, check it and let me know. All right. No problem. Where was I? What we're doing again? Integration. All right. I think this may so having read it, okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Let me write a question for you. Write this one, please, here, because this is not wanting to share. Write this one, please. You're gonna write the integration sign. Remember that elongated S. You write the integration sign. And write this one, please. 4x cubed plus 5x squared plus 1 over x plus 3. And then you write dx. Don't ask me to repeat because I just took it out of my head.
What's the last x that you said? Plus 3 then what?
Dx.
Okay.
Right. So you can put everything that I just gave you in parentheses, and the dx is going to be outside of that. That dx means that I'm integrating with respect to x. Go ahead and try that and attempt that one for me, please. Finish it.
So far, sir.
All right. Um.
We don't finish yet, sir.
Oh, I thought you said so far. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Don't worry. Oh, somebody do me a favor now, please. Can you give me the question, please?
Where is it? 4 4x cubed plus 5x squared plus 1 over x plus 3.
That's 4x cubed plus 5x squared plus 1 over x plus 3.
Yeah, 4x cubed plus 5x squared. Yeah, plus 1 over x plus 3.
All right, good job.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's go. Look at my number 16 and tell me if you got that answer.
Oh. Yeah, the 1 over x I'm gonna put
That's
I
right.
x
You
plus
put
e.
wait for the 1 over x.
I n x plus c
Say ln.
or ln.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They put ln.
ln.
They put ln plus c. So 1 to the 3.
I may have that differently, like 3x plus c.
Okay. So tell me the final answer.
Near it finally. So
Okay. One word, Papa. The rest of you, please. Or is there no? Talk to me now, somebody.
I don't understand what I'm doing.
You understand or you don't?
I don't.
All right. So yeah, but that's the moment when we talk ask if you understand you answer me, the answer is very delayed.
I stepped away a bit. I just came back.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this is the integral. This is the indefinite integral. Meaning say we don't have no upper limit and no lower limit. The function says 4x cubed plus 5x squared plus 1 over x plus 3. And we're supposed to integrate. Because it's an indefinite integral, I'm going to have my plus c at the end. Once you get an indefinite integral, you must have a plus c at the end. So you must have a plus c at the end. So what is going to happen is I have my 4x cubed. I always add 1 to the power and divide by the new power. So it's 4x to the 4th over 4. Always add 1 to the power and divide by the new power. So it's 4x, you add 1 to 3, you get 4, and divide by the 4. See it right here, so? You added 1 to the power, divide by the power. 5x to the 3rd over 3. 5x to the 3rd over 3. This one is a special case because when you convert that, when you convert ln, sorry, when you convert 1 over x, you're going to have x to the minus 1. Now, if I add 1 to it, to minus 1, I'm going to get 0. And then I have to go divide by 0. When I divide by 0, it is undefined. So I cannot divide by 0. So only for the x to the negative first power, I'm going to introduce the natural logarithm ln function. Every other negative power is going to be integrated like how we integrate the positive power. The only one is x to the negative 1. And the 1 over x is that x to the negative first power. We cannot integrate it like the others. Why, sir? Because we're going to end up divided by 0. And dividing by 0 in mathematics is not permissible. It's not permissible. So what is going to happen now is that we're going to introduce a natural logarithm. There's going to be ln x. ln x. And then now when I integrate the 3, remember that beside that 3 is really 3 to the 0. And remember I showed you the last class? That 3 is really 3 to the 0 power. Sir, what are you talking about? Let's see if I can. See, this was minus 1. And I put x to the 0 to show you that the whole number minus 1 is not just minus 1 alone. It's minus 1 x to the 0. I'm going to add 1 to this. Now I'm going to get negative 1x over negative 1. Sorry, over positive 1, because I'm adding 1 to it. So that becomes just negative x. So when I'm integrating my constant, just be reminded that the integral of 3 is going to give me 3x because I'm adding x to it. So how you know that? When I differentiate 3x, what do I get?
3.
Yeah. Every time. And then because the indefinite integral, I must have my constants of variation. Not variation, of integration. That's another topic. Constants of integration. So I'm going to have my plus c. Sir, if the plus c not there, lose mark? Yup. I have to put the plus c. Real talk. I have to put the plus c.
So that's the final answer, sir.
Yes, my love. And it could have finished on the second part. I threw me cancel out the 4 and the 4, but just rewrite the stuff. That's all that there is to it.
So could
And
you
I've already
scroll up a bit for me, please?
no, this is where I start at 16, you know.
Okay.
Try number 17. I'm trying to mix up with that one. Try number 17 for me, please. Obviously, no. Finish.
Like too much things are going on in that something this.
Sir, I got something, but I'm not sure.
All right, talk to you in another minute. Let's check something. Ah, I'm adding 1 to the power, Mr. Shandy. So you're adding 1 to the power and divided by the new power. You're adding 1 to the power and divided by the new power.
Is that positive one I'm supposed to add or negative?
No, man, it's supposed to add. I'm adding 1 to the power. I made a mistake. I'm adding 1 to the power divided by the new power. Check to see if you agree with me.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
we're supposed to add 1 to the power and then divide by the new power,
Mm-hmm.
right? But there are other rules. How do we know when the other rules are applied to what question?
We need to order rules. What do you mean?
Because there's rule number 4 where it says the integral of x minus 1
Yeah,
or
don't worry about those. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you enough questions. So by the time we're done, you're gonna have a mastery of the something. Then. Is that right? I have to go find another way to get to it because right about now in our work,
-4, I miss out, -4. Come on.
I mean, so -4 where I have the -4.
So the x -4 over -4. Yeah, remove that one. So
I'm not following you.
oh
Say it again.
oh, so I can show you the next step after the second one.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. All right. I'm fixing up something. When the answer as index, I'm just converting it to a positive index. Never normally answer as a negative I'm there talking to you and I'm not recognizing that I'm being reconnected. Are you with me? Are you back with me?
Yes, sir.
So, I think I lost some information. Hold on. Just reconnect it and there you go. Recover. So I was asking, like, you guys weren't hearing me because I was reconnecting. I was asking, are you agreeing with what I have there in red as my final answer now? If not, let me know so I can go through and check it because I go on. Clearly, the internet don't want us to be great tonight. I cannot figure out what was happening though. Right. I was using another internet, so I switch over to the. I was using Wi-Fi. I mean data, so I just switch over to the Wi-Fi. So it should be fine now. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm asking again. Final time I'm asking now. Oh Lord, but I'm not sharing. Go back and share. So I'm asking now. Are you agreeing?
Based on adding the
Nobody.
power, dividing, yes.
Yeah, but my sharing device was disconnected. Hold on. Are you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right. So final time. Final time. Do you agree with number 17 answer? Yeah, I didn't want to the power divided by the new power. I didn't want to -5, it becomes -4 divided by -4. I want to -3 become -2 divided by -2. Yeah. 1 over x squared. I put that there to see if I can trick you. Because 1 over x squared is the same thing as x to the -2. 1 over x squared is the same thing as x to the -2. We do not use the ln function. Did anybody use the ln function?
Yes, sir.
No. The ln function is only used when you have 1 over x, not when you have anything with a negative. ln function is used only when you have this x to the minus 1 or 1 over x, not 1 over x squared or x cubed. Only when you have 1 over x to the minus 1 or 1 over x. That's the only time the ln function is used. Please to get that. The only time the ln function is used is when you have 1 over x or x to the minus 1. There's 1 over x squared or x is something else, the ln function is not used. Please to make a notation of that somewhere. Very important. Extremely important. Talk to me. You see it now? Huh?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Please, I'm repeating. The ln function is only used when you have 1 over x. 1 over x or you have x to the minus 1. Those are only 2 times. 1 over x or x to the minus 1. That's the only time the ln function is used. Only time the ln function is used is when you have 1 over x or x to the minus 1. No other time. Please, very important. All right. The other sections to the question I got correctly.
Sorry, can I scroll back down to the question?
Mm-hmm.
I realize that the sign are changed. So,
What's that not changing?
the signs, the operators, they have changed. Negative.
For which one?
I call the 1 over 4x to the 4th.
Yeah, because I reciprocated.
Okay.
So in the numerator it's negative, so I put it in the denominator, it becomes positive. So this 3x to the minus 2 over 2. In order to get that the variable to be positive, I keep the 3 in the numerator because that can't change. And then I just put in the x to the negative 2 down into the denominator becomes positive x to the 2. I mean x to the positive 2. That's reciprocated. We never normally write our index as being negative as a final answer. So that's what we do. We simplify it right there, but always write our index as a positive response. Let us reconvert it to a positive index. I still don't get an answer yet, you know. When we're okay with the stuff or when you never get it. Was this one a miss? Just be honest and let me know. Was it a hit or was it a miss?
And it was difficult, so.
This one was difficult?
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't write. Look at that and tell me what the answer is going to be. Don't write. You don't need to write it now. We're going to do some mental mathematics.
Just tell the answer now.
X to the 9th over 9 plus x to the 6th over 6 minus x cubed over 3 minus 5 x over x, maybe, I don't know.
5x plus c.
Plus c. Oh,
Was that difficult?
sorry.
Okay. Number 6. Answer. Come on, man.
So just tell the answer.
Yes.
All right. 5x to the 5th over 5 plus x to the 4th over 4 plus 2x squared over 2 plus x plus c.
Very good. So this is what you gave me. All right. All I'm doing in this line here now is just simplifying. So what you gave me just now was that. So you recognize the 5 can cancel the 5, so I'm just going to be left with x to the 5th, which is right here. I can't do anything with this term, so I put it back. You recognize the 2 can cancel the 2, so I just write x squared as my term. And I put my x plus c. Very good. Any questions so far?
No.
Yes, sir.
All right. The only way you can get this is only to participate. I hear from 2 students already, and I have 4 of you in the class. It's less and less students, but it's good. The exam date is set. Next, pick and fast. Alacrity. Come.
X to 10 power over 10.
Continue, Pops.
Minus
Okay.
5x to the 8th over 8 plus 6x to the 4th over 4 plus x plus c.
Very good. This is the only term that I can simplify. So let's write it as 3 over 2. The other terms are right as is. Very good.
Oh, so we have the option of simplifying.
You're supposed to simplify.
Okay.
The integration ends right here, so what you gave me was the end of the integration. That piece right there. I want you to simplify now because everything you do is simplify. Normally simplify. Put it in space term. But you guys are getting better at it. You're getting better at it. Come, next patient. Come no man.
X to the 11th over 11 plus x to the 6 over 6 minus 2x squared over 2 minus 7x plus c.
Very good. And again, I'm going to simplify. So this is only thing that I could simplify. And I'll give us x squared. Quick and fast, quick and fast, quick and fast. Number 9.
Five x to the 6 over 6 plus x to the 5th over 5. I was gonna say over 5th. Plus 2x to the 4th over 4 minus x cubed over 3 minus x plus c.
Very good. And then we recognize that this can cancel down this piece here as 2 into itself, 1 and 2 into 4 goes 2 times. So I'll just work out that little one piece there. Which one is that? Fast.
The cube over 3. Go ahead, Kevin.
X cube over 3 plus 9x squared over 2 minus 7x plus c.
What is difficult in what I'm asking you to do for me?
Then Sarah
Not-
make all of them the easy so.
But they're all the same. They're all easy. Come, number 11, quick and fast.
You are doing them.
Whatever, sir. Come, quick and fast. Or you
It's-
mean that when we are
yeah.
all doing them?
No, because you're choosing the easier one for us to get the concept, but then when the harder one comes, the concept is lost because it's more complicated.
That means the concept wasn't there then. This one, number 11.
X to the 8th over 8 minus x to the 6 over 6 minus x to the 4th over 4
Plus c.
plus c.
And you recognize that the 4 and the 6 have something common, so you can cancel it down. All right, next, number 12. 22.
5x to the 4th power divided by 4 plus 2x cubed over 3 plus 3x squared over 2 minus 9x plus c.
Excellent. 23.
7x to the 6 over 6 divided to minus 2x squared divided by 2 plus x plus c.
And you recognize the 2 cancels the 2, so that is it. Very good. 24.
2x plus c minus 4x
Say it
squared.
again. Say it again. 2x plus c.
Yes, sir, that's what I.
Go again.
I'm gonna say 2x over x minus 4x
Stop.
squared.
Stop. Chevy said something a while ago, and I understand why I'm saying this, the plus c. So I'm going to give all of you an opportunity again to just look at the question one more time. And then I'm going to ask Chevy again to go. Well, anybody to go. Ready now. What's the integral of that question? Go again.
Sir, 2x plus c wouldn't work.
All right, continue.
All right, so I said 2x plus c minus 4x squared over 2 minus 5x cubed over 3 plus 8x to the 4th over 4.
So where's the plus C after you say this?
There's someone did that wrong.
You said
over the
2x
X.
over X, miss. You said 2x over X.
So is the over X what me wrong?
Yes, miss. Me have to pull it out of the water, I couldn't make it drown. Love it too much.
Let me make it sound
All
like me wrong, so sorry.
Because I'm seeing a misconception.
Sir, you make it sound like we're far, far off. I'm like, me the over here and me I say, you see? Same thing me and Oliver just say.
No, but you did it far, miss. 2x over x. Far, miss. That is go behind
Could
Jesus
I
and
catch
turn
back
life.
myself?
Say it again.
I could have catch back myself from that though.
Okay. It's just that it didn't. But anyhow, Oliver, not Oliver. Chevy, I want all of you to listen to me too. So for the questions that we did, it's because this constant was here. After the constant, we have the plus C. After the constant here, we have the plus C. There was no constant here, but you guys told me plus C. Aha. After this constant, then you put the plus C. After this one, you put the plus C. It was so this one here no, because this is a constant, him say 2x plus C. No, it is 2x. And at the end of the integration, you put your plus C. This plus C is whether or not you have a constant or you have a number with a variable. You follow what I'm saying, Chevy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So is because you never gave me another plus C in the question. So technically you would still be right, but I picked up a misconception. Not because it's just a constant or no, because I can ask you to find the integral of 2. No, the integral of 2 is going to be 2x plus C. I can ask you to find the integral of 3x, which is going to become 3x squared over 2 plus C. Once you have an indefinite integral, you must have your constant of integration, which is your C, your plus C. All right. So so let us move to the definite indefinite don't even want to do that yet. Oh yeah, but I did that lesson like this. All right, so let me look at number 2. The indefinite integral, including the logarithmic function. Let us look at 8x plus 5 minus x to the first, x to the negative first power. When you're integrating 8x, it's going to be 8x squared over 2 plus 5 is going to just be 5x. And I'm going to put this plus C here, so I'm just going to call it plus 5x. And then now I'm going to have a minus sign. But you remember now, I'm seeing x to the negative 1. Whenever I see x to the negative 1, it means that I have a natural logarithm or an ln function. And that ln function only occurs when I have either x to the minus 1 or 1 over x. So that's why I'm putting ln x. Now you see as 2 little strokes over the x. Anybody knows what that sign is? You'd have done it in discrete math.
The ln sign, sir?
The
absolute?
The absolute value or the modulus, yes. The absolute value or the modulus. What does the absolute value mean? When I find the absolute value for number, what it is saying?
When I can divide through by 2 without leaving a remainder, also.
What is the absolute value of 2?
0.
What is the absolute value of 2? What's the absolute value of 3? So the absolute value of 2 is 2. The absolute value of 3 is 3. absolute value of 4 is 4. The absolute value of 100 is 100. The absolute value of 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is the absolute value of negative 2?
Negative
Negative.
2.
Positive 2. So what the absolute value says is that my answer is going to always be positive. So the absolute value of negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is going to be positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The absolute value of a positive number is that positive number. The absolute value of a negative number is going to be the positive of that negative number. So the absolute value of negative 5 is positive 5. The absolute value of negative 20 is positive 20. Because what the absolute value is saying is the distance of that number from my origin, my 0. So if I'm at negative 5 on the number line, I would have to count 5 spaces from the left-hand side to get back to 0. But it so happened that if I'm at positive 5, it's the same 5 spaces that I count. So therefore, the absolute value of negative 5 is positive 5, and the absolute value of positive 5 is positive 5. So I'll not do that. Now the reason why I enclose that in there, because I'm not allowed to take the logarithm of a negative number. I'm not allowed to take the logarithm of a negative number. So that's why it was crucial for me to put that absolute value sign there. Not allowed to take the logarithm. And if you don't believe it, put in log with a negative number until you get to the answer.
Error.
Error. Matter of fact, me I go through them questions, let's say I'm you never unmute and answer one of the questions then, Papa. Yeah. Well, what was the response?
No, sir. I was going through it with y'all, but I didn't unmute.
No, but everybody else was unmuting, so I want you to be a part of the class. I was expecting you to unmute. If you were hearing me, I expected you to unmute.
All right, sir.
Hold. All right, so just remember now, I cannot take the logarithm of a negative number. I'm going to get error. I can't take the logarithm of a negative number. Can't take the logarithm of a negative number. So that's why I use the absolute value sign. So all this is going to be doing now is that I just going to cancel out here. So 8 into 2 goes 4 times 4x squared. Right back everything. Question done. I have 20 minutes. I'm going to jump those because those are the same type of questions. And I'm going to jump to my definite integral. I have to.
So the last topic is done.
The last topic for the course to finish?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish. It is, I don't have many more to finish off, but I have something I call area under the curve. I have about 2 or 3 more things to do to finish off. It's rough. It's a rough thing. When I say rough thing, it's a rough thing because when I have to come and sit and wait to start, we're losing time. And I'm thinking to myself while I was in class waiting on those to join, that I'm going to, if I am teaching a calculus 2 or other way around, if you pass a calculus 1 and qualify for calculus 2, as class start come, I'm not going to give nobody any more grace period because I have to sit and wait on students. Students don't come to class. I don't see Sabrina, I don't see Nicole, I don't see Tristan for the longest while. 3 students I don't see for the longest while.
Tell them what your recording sounds like.
That makes sense. And I'm happy for that. So they will hear this. Congratulations, guys, for watching the recording. Trust that you are doing very well and understanding what is happening. All right, big up on yourself. All right, let's go. I want you to integrate that for me, please. Even before I explain what is the difference between this one and the ones that we've done before, integrate that and tell me what you get for the answer. No.
X cubed divided by 3 plus 3x squared divided by 2 plus 2x plus c.
All right. So I think I can safely say, Chevy, that you've gotten it. One thing though,
Negative.
you notice right up place, you notice right up place I have upper limit and down here I have lower limit.
Yeah.
Once I have an upper limit and a lower limit, it makes a function now a definite integral. Definite integral because no Chevy, I know the address. I know exactly where you live. I don't have to guess and spell and say, okay, at the brown house, oh, see him car there. I know what it is. So because I have a definite integral, Chevy, I'm not going to put the plus c because I have a definite integral. My indefinite integral is just with a plus c, it's just giving me room to find the exact value. And I'll show you that some other time. Once I have the exact value, which is a definite integral, I don't need my plus c. So you said all of this inside here, so Chevy, away from I'm taking off the plus c. As I said before, I don't want the plus c because this is now a definite integral. What should I do? I have my upper limit 3 and I have my lower limit 1. What I'm going to be doing using the same function, it's going to be upper limit minus the lower limit. So what I'm doing, I'm after after I've integrated the function, my upper limit, anywhere in the function, in the entire function I see x, I'm substituting 3. See here? 3 cubes over 3 plus 3 times 3 squares over 2 plus 2 times 3 minus I'm going to substitute the lower limit now. 1 cube over 3, see it here so, plus 3 2 times 1 square over 2, see it right here so, plus 2 times 1, see it here so. Then I go angle and triangle this, and then again get my final answer. Because I want to see if you know how to manipulate your calculators. This is a true test for me. I want all of you, each of you, to work out this for me, please. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to work out this piece for me. And then you're going to tell me what the final answer is. I mean, I have it here that I can project, but I want to make sure that you know how to use your calculators. Go for me, please. Evaluate this piece first, put it down. Evaluate this piece after, put it down. And then it said this piece minus this piece, and you give me the final answer. Thank you. Start.
24 and 2/3.
Say it again.
24 and 2/3.
24 and a who?
2/3.
All right, whole. How many? Is that the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. You notice that my answer put unit square now?
Why?
Because whenever I do questions like these, I'm actually calculating the area. When I move into the application questions to these, it means that I'm calculating the area. So what do you mean by that? All right, Chevy, your old man have woody per land. But the land him have no, they may not put woody per land. Your old man have a old house in a Kingston. What do you recognize? And I'm assuming that you all live in Kingston. What do you recognize when a house is being built in Kingston? What is being built?
Apartment.
Thank you, AC. So when a house is sold and demolished, and it's oh, they're gonna build back one house, wrong. They're building an apartment. And trust me, sometimes when them build apartment, you wonder how them get 12 parking space so that waiting them to get the parking space.
No, sorry.
Hmm?
Just estimate something, sir.
Mm-mm. Them have underground parking.
Yeah.
For the apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, one.
Yes, ma'am. So what the man them do, when the lot is not big enough, the man them say, that one yeah, may I get 8 units out of this. The man them buy the lot for $40 million. and them a pay cash for the house. So you have one whole house, Chevy. And he said, boy, Pop, see the plan. Let me can do with it. He said, Brethren, you do anything you want to do with it. Me give you already. He said, all right, Pops. And you say, you know what? Me I migrate, you know. Me no want have no more ties in Jamaica. Come and go. Me I move out. Me don't have nothing for come bother me. The developer come and say, Brethren, how much I sell it for? And I say, see me I want teacher, I go sell him for about $30 million, you know. I'm saying, then suppose me can give 40 million. And he said, blow, boy, Mr. Shan, my rate, you know, about $10 million more. No, man, that means me can go foreign and go buy one car with the $10 million. No, man, sir, here's the plan. Me now sell the property again, you know. Or you may say, boy, sir, here's the plan. Things change, you know. And me can't sell it again. Sorry about that, sir. Me sorry, no problem. I understand. And what I'm explaining to you now, lady and gentlemen, is real life stuff. You can't get a house to buy in Kingston again because the developers are ahead of all of us. The only way we can get a house in a Kingston for buy is unless you know this money, and this money said, no, me not sell you. Me I go sell that person here, and the person adamant. And if the developer go use their money, fling their money in them face and say, yo, me can get 10 or $15 million more, you know, where you say, right? But it's real talk. So what the man them do is decide now, say, them look on the plot of land, and them say, all right, we pay $40 million for the land here. You know, say, because I mean, I said land, you know, really. You bought the house, but of course, you didn't demolish the house because you have your own structures that you have to build. And the man them say, you know what, at 8 units, I get out of this, and for each unit, I sell each unit for $35 million. Hello? 35 million times 8. It's so much time the man make back your money. Enough more times. Enough, plenty more times. And then now you have 8 units, and each unit is allowed 2 cars. So 2, 8, 16 cars. So you must have one car park for 16 something. And then they say, blow. But what if all 8 units have 1 visitor each on a given day? What is going to happen? You're going to need some visitors parking. So them take all of that into consideration. The yard alone can only give X amount. But what they do, they go underneath and build so that they can have their own parking. Price Smart, when they built their parking space, they recognize that auto Price Right, not even Price Right really, but on Reddes Road, people couldn't have place to drive. It was always congested because the people them had to park on the road. Price Smart had to get smart and say, here the plan. We have to go build an upstairs parking lot. So they went and they used, so what it is that they did, they maximize the area. So they never needed to go and buy a piece of purity land. All they did was just to go upstairs and build. So that's exactly what it is that they were done. Finding the area under the curve. So when the man build, the man can say, here the plan, how much area we have under here, so. Me need X amount of area for putting 10 car park. Because on the road, I mean, in the yard, we can get 10 more. Some more 10 car park. Underground and 10. 2, 8, 16, and then you have 4 visitors park. That's what the man them know. Area under the curve. All right? So I'm saying that this piece here, the calculation that I would have done would have given me the area under the curve. I know it's time, and I'm not going to keep you beyond 9 o'clock. Let me just show you. Oh, this is not the document. I just want to show you where we're going. Hold on. Oh, I want to show you where we're going eventually. Guys, I really hope you're studying, you know, because on the core 4 will come class. And the others that I was told that are listening to the recordings, for the pass the course and you can move on. Please. Let me just show you. So this is what we're talking about here now. If you're seeing my screen, I can ask you to calculate the area under the curve. See, I shade the area there in green. I can ask you to calculate the area under here. So another explanation don't have to be underground parking. It could be a well. It could be a well right here. So you want to calculate the area so that you can end up calculating the volume or whatever the situation is. But this is just an application of the integration. But you have to get the integration before we can do the application. So I'm going to ask you kindly to go through those exercises that I would have done with you tonight. Just go through the integration. That's all. That's all I want of you. That's all we did tonight. Just go through some more integration. I'm confident that you guys understand it now. And then I move into the definite integral where I give you the upper limit and the lower limit. I'm going to see if I can find 1 or 2 questions on those or generate 1 or 2 questions on those and send off to you the definite integral of it. So you can go and work those and calculate it and get the practice on it. Because when you move to things like this that is on the screen here now, that is definite, right? So how you know definite? I'm going to use the value here, my lower limit, my upper limit, integrate the function, and it tells me exactly the area that is shaded right here and here. All right? It's now 9 o'clock. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to ask that you come in early on Thursday so we can see how much we can get through to finish off, to put us in a very good light in passing the exam. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.